next we are going to do the squirrel. And I actually saved all my pieces from my hedgehog because they pretty much use the same pieces and look the same. So I just saved them. All I did was roll out an ivory heart. In the next size down, I used these 2 cookie cutters. And basically what I have to do is I have to cut this one in half. So I am just going to do that right now. It's kind of like the fox. So this is a little squirrel. And this one would be really cute if you know somebody who likes squirrels, or if you just like squirrels, where you could do something like, you know, I go nuts over you, or you make me squirrely, or, you know, something like that. So I just cut the heart in half. And then I'm just going to place it. It's still kind of together. Oh, no, I just pulled it apart. So, again, just like the fox. To put the eyes back on here. So there's one eye, there is 2 eyes, and then the nose. How adorable. Now this one is a little bit different, and actually I'm actually probably going to use that. I'm going to use this cookie cutter. Remember, this is for my calla lily set, and I'm going to move that over here out of the way for a second. So I'm going to, whoops. Now, like I said, my pieces are not put together. Again, so I can show you guys. I don't know why I keep doing this. This can just go somewhere. All right, so here's our pretend cake. And this piece moved like so. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this up on here. Ooh. I'm gonna slide this on just like that. And then according to the picture, all these hearts are just around the top. Okay guys, so here we go. Here is our little squirrel. How adorable. Oh, and his eyes moved. Let me fix that up a little bit, and I must have moved it. And I did put, I don't know if he's actually looks like a squirrel. I guess he kind of does. I put a little acorn on here. I have an acorn plunger I got at Michael's over like during the fall. So I did get one of those. Easy peasy. You can put the little acorn on there, and then you can do like You Drive Me Nuts, or just a squirrel trying to get a nut. I know, insert dirty jokes there. But yeah, I think this is so cute. He's really, really, really adorable. And here is what it looks like on the paper. Let me fold this so you can see. Actually, I'll do this. So there was our hedgehog, and there is our squirrel. It's a little darker. I probably could have used a terracotta too, but I just already had the chocolate rolled out. I mean, it's pretty similar. What do you guys think? Like I said, it probably would look much better if these were like I was actually sticking them together. But like I said, I'm just making them so you guys can see what they look like. And on to the next one. Next one we're gonna make is a cute little owl. This is more like a cartoony owl. I don't have this printed out on paper, but I will insert a picture. I just went and looked at it and I took some notes on what to use for it. So let's get this one started. Now this one's gonna be a little bit larger. So I think I am going to definitely use the big heart for this one. And I'm going to, it's gonna be like the center of the whole cake. So, I think I'm gonna do it in this really pretty pink. So, cause this will be more for a girl. Like, you know, more for like a little girl or something. And you could put like, I will always love you, or something like, you know, like I will always be your best friend. Or I will always love you, or things like that. You know, the heck did I just get on that? It looks like fondant. It's chocolate fondant. So I'm gonna roll out my pink. I'll make this a little thick. And then cut out my big heart and go ahead and take that off. Whoops. And then I am just gonna pick this up and plot that right on my makeshift cake. Just like that. Okay, so we have that underway. Now, I am going to roll out some whites for the eyes. Now, it said use like medium, I think, what did I write down in my notes? It said large heart body, medium wings, the ears and the feet and the beak are all the same size, and then large white eyes. And here we go with that cookie cutter situation that I need. I need a large eye. Let me see something for a second. You guys, I'm an idiot. Look what I found. These were actually part of my clay. These are like my clay set. Oh no, these two are like the same size. But there's a smaller one, but I don't know where that one is. But at least I found these. So, because I think I want to use... do I want to use these for the eyes? Because they're like really big. I don't know. Okay, now that I got my thoughts straight, I'm going to use those as the wings. This one. Because it's a little bit smaller than that, but it's like a little bit more. And then this was like the size that I've been looking for. And I have two of them and I didn't know where they were. Now I know where they are. But I think I'm going to use these for the eyes. So I'm going to cut these out. Just like that. And then I need small ears and feet and the beak. Okay. So I have all my pieces cut out, as you can see over on this side. It's actually kind of dark, so you can't really see. So I'm going to start assembling this. So I'm going to put my two little feet down here, just like that. Are they crooked? It's kind of actually hard to work upside down. Okay, so we got our little feeties on. How adorable. And then these are our little owl's wings. So there's one. I really love, I really love this burgundy color. Like I said, I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's the Hobby Lobby brand color. I think it is actually really pretty. If you're being super precise, you can just like put something so you can measure it and just put them down. Just like that. And then we can put our little ears think the ears went like this. And put the little ears, or another little trick if you guys want, you can make this like that, and you can put, actually I'll do a little piece of this to kind of off center it, make a little ball. I don't know how well you guys can see. I'm rolling a little piece of fondant in my fingers, and then bam. Okay, if you don't want to bother with the ears, but if you want to do the ears, I actually think that's cuter. And then we're gonna put our eyes. As you can tell, I already had the little, okay, I had this on there like that. And yes, I'm like using the same pieces over and over because I'm not going to keep cutting the same piece to keep making the same thing. And then there is the beak. Ooh. How cute is that, you guys? Oh my goodness. Look at that. How cute. Say, I'll always love you. All right, which one should we do next? Okay, so for our next piece, we are going to make a heart fish. So this is the heart from the owl, and I'm just gonna make this one a little smaller. So I'm just gonna cut this just like that. And then I'm gonna bring this back over here. And then the heart is gonna go sideways. Okay. So now I'm gonna roll out. We need a whole bunch of pieces. So I am going to make out the pieces. I'm gonna be using this cutter and I think this cutter for the fins, or, because is this the same size as that? No, but I needed just I needed a certain size. So I'm going to cut out the pieces and I will be back when I'm done. Okay, so I have all my pieces set out for my fish, my heart fish. So what I did was I used the heart shape that came in my calla lily set, and I cut the big hearts and this heart. You can't really see it on camera, but I had to cut them in half. So I used this heart for those. Oh no, I used it for all these. I'm sorry. I used it for all of these because I'm not actually done with this cutter because I'm going to have to stack them and then I'm going to recut. And then for the eye, I used my big heart plunger and then actually I used my little heart plunger first and cut out the middle and then took that part out, put the heart in, and then used the biggest one and cut an eye out. So there's my eye. I have some small little ones. I used my plungers for these, and there's a couple of odd shaped ones. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, because they have to like overlap a little because like these are the fins. But I don't want like all this fondant. So what I'm going to do is simply just do what I've done before. Put that in there. Cut off the excess. And put this off to the side. everything. Now I do have 2 random orange hearts. In the picture they have like 2 random colors. Oh, I should have probably made them pink. That's okay. All right, so here is our body. You're gonna put your heart on sideways. Now this is the back. This is the mouth. So when you put your little mouth on, have the heart coming out like that. And then there's your little mouth. So now we're gonna put the back fin on. Now, before you put these on, if you want, this is totally up to you. You can take your little knife or scalpel or whatever, and you can put little lines, put some detail in them, just to kind of make them more like little fishy parts. You don't have to. You can like nip the bottoms of them and still keep the heart shape, just to kind of give it a little, you know, a little flair. So I am going to bring this up a little bit on the fish. Okay, so there's that. Now this part, you do the same thing, but this actually goes under this a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of cut this piece off, cut the top off, and then, or the bottom. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give it some, excuse me, some details. Just like that. And then I'm going to lift this piece up because this piece actually just slides underneath. Whoa, now, where are you going? Oh, this is like kind of tilted a little bit. So hold on, let me get this. All right, and then get this on there like that. I wonder if these are too big. Ooh, okay. Okay. Starting to get that elephant skin on it, but that's okay. All right, so now we're gonna do this, the same thing with this piece. Give it some definition. And then this goes down like that. I think that's a little fancy. And then you put your eye. You can put your little scales wherever you want. These are a little big. I should have probably made them a little bit smaller. They should be smaller. I don't really like them like that. And then there was a little heart here and a little heart there, just like that. And now you have a fishy, a fishy little Valentine cake. We are on our last and final kids, I forgot what I called this earlier. Some time has passed. I went ahead and cut this stuff out because I need to go start making dinner. It's actually quite late and they already canceled schools for tomorrow. Yay! I'm so excited. So I can do more videos tomorrow. But I just wanted to finish this last one up before I clean up everything. So we are going to be making this unicorn, kind of. I'm not going to copy this exact one, but I got the basic idea for it. So to make it a Valentine Day one, now because my cake is actually white, I went ahead and went with the ivory. So this is going to be my unicorn's head body. Now, before I put this on and assemble this, this is gonna be, I guess, what they call the muzzle, nuzzle, whatever you want to call it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that on there, And again, because I just want to make sure that I have it. This is the one that I used. Yeah, it looks a little bit smaller than what it was. And I'm just going to go ahead and make my mark. And I'm going to cut this so that it fits right on top of my unicorn's face. So actually, let me just go ahead and put this. I want this all the way down as far as I can go. And then this is going to be the bottom of the unicorn's head. Now, what I'm also going to do really quick is I'm going to take my handy dandy, one of my little manicure things. And you know how like the horses have the little holes in their nose? I'm just going to do that real quick. And I'm just going to make 2 holes. Okay. Next bit and bob is I'm going to put the ears up. And I already went ahead and I made this really pretty unicorn horn. I didn't want to go with your standard silver or gold because this is Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slip these right under here, these little hearts, little heart ears. Now if you think they're too big, that's fine. You can trim yours up. I'm just going to slide these right under, just like that. It kind of looks like a pig, don't it? Oh my God, that's so terrible. Maybe these are a little too big. You know what? I'm just going to roll with it, okay? Actually, no, because they are very big. Whoops. So let me get another, hold on. Okay, so I went ahead and just cut these off a little bit. I know they're not like as round, but I think these are a little better. Now, like I said, I am doing this in ivory only because my cake is white. I feel like I need to bring them up some more. So if you wanted to do a white unicorn, you could just make your background like pink or something. Okay. Let me see how this looks real quick. It still kind of looks like a pig. What is going, maybe if I just like kind of, I don't know. It looks weird. I think this is what's doing it. Because it actually should just be round, but it's Valentine's Day. It has to look like a heart. Okay. So I did that. And then I have this unicorn eyelash mold. So I went ahead, and even though I don't have black, I just used white. And I used Wilton fondant for this because my fondant just was not cut out for it. It got stuck in the mold. So as you can see, there's like purple all over it. Maybe I should flip this one over and put this one over here. And then I'll put this piece over here. So there are your unicorn's eyelashes. And then something real quick that I did was I just did some ribbon roses. So if you want to make these and then just put them along the top of your unicorn's head, you can. I mean, maybe you should round this off or something. I'm not really quite sure, but it does not look right to me. But I've never made this before either, so just squishing some rainbow. Now you can do more with this, but I'm just showing you like quickly what all you can do. I mean, you can this definitely needs more flowers. You can put more flowers up there. let's see, because it definitely needs something. Okay guys, so this is not perfect, but this is what I came up with. I got some sprinkles, and I think if you were to make this, I would do little buttercream, or you could still do the fondant, but I would do like little buttercream and do sprinkles and stuff like that. I put some pearl dust on its muzzle and in its ears. I also have these little X's and O's candies you can put on there. And then my handy dandy sprinkle mix with all of the little gold stars. And then I also have these are only $1 at Michael's. So you can really jazz it up and you can make any way that you would like. But I just kind of did this because this was really all I had and it really wasn't working the way I envisioned it, which is fine. This one keeps getting away. But yeah, you could put sprinkles. I would do the buttercream. My ears are throwing it off because to me it still looks like a little pig. And the eyes should be black. The eyelashes should be black. But I threw out my black fondant because it was not cooperating and it was all dried out. So I have to get more. But this is the little unicorn cake topper for Valentine's Day. So I hope I give you guys some good ideas for Valentine's Day cakes. I really enjoy doing this. It was a lot of fun. I am going to add some pictures so that way you can get some ideas and see the paper crafts first before you do the actual fondant piece. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you had fun watching. And yeah, so happy caking, and remember to be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through. So don't be a dick in 2019. Let's make the world a better place, because we already have enough penis heads running the world and in the world. So yeah, don't be another one. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Peace, love, and happiness, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.